about them. If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. If they are who we thought they were.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead, turn that down. Thanks.
It's like food for your ears.
What's going on? Welcome to Bear With Me. Alright, so we had a rough week 4. And it was Colts defense is good, alright? We're going to admit that right now. Colts have the number 1 defense. I think them facing my Bears is quite a test, especially they had all their hopes on Foles to put up some more points than usual than what Trubisky is throwing, and that defense came to play and they played well, but I also would like to say our defense played well too, and I know I just got done with week 5, but they played well enough to keep it a 19-11 score. I do find it interesting that Rivers found the end zone on the first drive. So, and that's planned out. But throughout the whole game, you could tell, I mean, both quarterbacks were getting pressured, and Foles just a bit more. So our offensive line needs a lot of work. But if there's one thing I can say about Rivers is he's not that great. I can't stand Rivers. He's a douchebag and a half when it comes to I don't know, sportsmanship. I mean, you could talk shit, right? You could talk shit, but like there's nothing cool about him at all. He's just some redneck country boy who just I just don't like him. He's too, I don't know what it is. Like he just looks like he's from a different sport, like NASCAR. Something. I don't know. I just can't stand him. I never liked him. But the Colts, I have to give credit. So they whooped my Bears. But that being said, I would say that let's see, Foles did okay. It took forever to get something going though. So I think he had less mistakes than what we see out of Trubisky. I mean, he'll throw it. Like, I'd rather a quarterback throw it, get an interception, right? And instead of running it for a bad play or getting a quick 3 and out. Like, throw it downfield. Try to. Like, I like seeing that. It just shows me you're trying to, break open, something big. So I know there's always a time and place for it, but with the Bears, we don't seem to have those opportunities come often. And then when Foles is on the field, I feel like, yes, it's a possibility, and I see him try that. But Allen Robinson, let's see, he had 7 receptions, 101 yards, and a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 17 carries, 68 yards, he's a beast. And our D-line actually played decent. And Foles went 26 for 42, 249 yards, and a touchdown. So, not bad, okay? I think he did have an interception, though. He threw an interception for 15, I think. If I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure. Which is fine. Okay. But yes. Colts are for real. So I'm not going to hold anything against them. The better team won. One score game. If you look at it that way, if we recover that onside kick, we may be looking at another comeback. We scored 8 points in the fourth quarter, so it was the most points we had in a quarter. But anyways, so I really want to get to this game. Week 5 gets the Bucs. Tom Brady had a lot of weapons missing, I understand. And I was actually hoping Mike Evans didn't play, and then when I saw him in, I was like, fuck. He did look a little slow, but he did still ball out. So, our best quarter was second quarter before half. So we got 14 points. The Bucs' best quarter was first quarter. They got 10 points. All right. After first quarter, we shut Brady down. All field goals. 1 field goal each quarter. We happened to get the last field goal. So, there was a controversial play call, and I didn't agree with passing. I understand Nagy likes to be aggressive and pass to get the first down marker and try to, run down some more clock. But it's better if when they don't have timeouts, just run, all right? Give them as least amount of time as possible. So we got lucky giving the Bucs a minute and 13. I think that was a change on it, to march down the field and come back. And sure enough, they almost did. And then Brady had that. Is it fourth down? No, it's not. So, I mean, situational football is what won us. But I think, even if it was fourth down, I believe in the Bears, man. They had a bunch of momentum their way. They weren't allowing themselves to lose that game. But the play calling is suspect. Okay, so here's what I'm excited for. Oh, and our running game was actually bad this week. So Ronald Jones is a beast. He made Roquan Smith miss like 3 tackles. So credit where credit is due. Ronald Jones was a problem. And hopefully we can fix that. I mean, we only have 4 down. So it was a good game plan. So you're going to get run on with 4 down. It has a chance of breakout plays. But they subsided Tom Brady to make a lot of mistakes and be under pressure when trying to pass. So anyways. All right. So here's what I love. And we don't talk about it enough. And that's Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham with the one-hander. I thought it was awesome. It put a statement on a different element of the offense. I haven't seen flashes of tight ends since Zach Miller, and that's saying a lot because after Zach Miller, it was just like, And I can't stand Trey Burton. That was another thing from the Colts game. I was like, And it was Trey Burton that catch like the last. Oh, he could recover the onside too. Yeah, he caught one of the last catches too for a first down. Anyways, he made me so mad. It's like he wants to play and then he doesn't want to play. But here's what I like right here. We're gonna show it. I love this.
Fly off the sideline to congratulate
look at him
Jimmy
get this
Graham.
ball.
Oh yeah, baby! 4th touchdown catch
Love
of the
it.
year for one of the premier red zone weapons in NFL
Grab that
history.
golden nugget, buddy.
Tied at 13, 36 seconds to go, second quarter.
Awesome.
And Nick
Yeah,
Foles
big mitt on it
identifying
and
him as a
everything.
leading candidate for
I
that
love
play
it.
at the
Jimmy
very
Graham's
beginning.
balling out on the
Split
Bears.
wide to his left,
How it
man-to-man
should be.
coverage. Just give the 6'7" guy a chance, and he'll make him pay.
What an absolute monster.
Total beauty.
I mean, you gotta love it. Bears beat Tom Brady. Granted, he didn't have all the weapons, but Ronald Jones went for, 107 yards. So they had a running game. Even though they didn't have, targets on wide receiver, I mean, they had Evans. But, I mean, our defense is stacked. He had 106 yards. And Tom Brady went 25 for 41, 253 yards, and a touchdown. So, I mean, he had about as decent as a game as Nick Foles had, last week and this week. I mean, they pretty much played the same. It was a defensive night. It was almost like, it felt like a good, I wish this is what it was last week. but we got it this week. And I actually feel better that they beat the Bucs instead of the Colts. Like, I have to put some respect on the Colts. I mean, they know how to build an O-line, which I wish we had. And they play good defense. And I love watching a good defense. So yeah, I was really happy. They won a primetime game. And it shows everybody else that the Bears are serious. Foles, I think he just needs some more adjustment, more weeks. He's got a big rest here. Hopefully a big game. I don't know who we face next week. Let's look. I didn't even look. Panthers. Okay. Well, we'll see, huh? All right. That'll be a pretty good game. We're away at Panthers. But like I said, I love my Bears this year. They are fighters. They don't look pretty, but I like the ruggedness of, I mean, they put me on edge every week, but I like their grit. They have very good grit right now. Khalil Mack, big shout out. God, man, he looked like a beast. Throwing that one tackle, one arm, I thought that was cool. After that hit, that Fuller gave that one receiver or running back. Anyways, Fuller made that hit. I thought that was beautiful. Thing of beauty. You don't see it often, and it even caused a fumble. And I think Robert Quinn picked it up. And if the play was still going, man, that could have been 6. But that's okay. It was awesome to see. It was a great, hard-fought game. And the Bears got it done. So, I would give a reaction and all that, but there's so much going on. And I will probably announce later exactly what is going on. Anyways, all right. Well, I was just giving you guys my full kind of tension on that. I'm really proud of the Bears this year. Moving forward, it's gonna be rough. After Panthers, it's gonna be really rough. We're gonna have some tough games. I know we got the Saints soon. Rams. What else we got? There's this. Okay, so we got Panthers, Rams, Saints. Panthers, Rams, Saints, Titans. That's still gonna be tough too. Panthers, Rams, Saints, Titans, Vikings. Yep. And then our divisional games later on. We still got to play the Packers at the end of the season twice. Same with the Vikings. So it's going to be tough. I'm not looking for them to win most of those. But I would like a hard-fought game, If they lose by 1 score, fine. At least they put on, their game faces. Hopefully they play all 4 quarters and they don't quit early or don't even start late. So we need them to play 4 quarters. All right. Well, I'm Toxic Hen, and this was Bear With Me, and I'll so hope to see you guys on the next one. I think I will. We'll try another live reaction. My camera is just all weirded out right now. It doesn't last that long, the battery, so when I charge it, it takes forever. So I have to be stingy with my recording on it. I have to keep stopping and playing it, whatever, just to conserve battery. All right. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.